Steven and Frank.
Sunday morning tournament. Sitting next to Alejandro right here.
You guys, everyone knows
he's ready to get first place. First place is 9 million. We gotta top that. Let's go. Here we are. Wish us luck. Garbage score.
Your scores will be on the screen in just one moment.
Nothing's working today. Ever. Look at this shit. Nothing ever works in this place. I got 6.2 garbage. 5.9 garbage. Garbage. I got 6.2. How'd you do? Ah, yeah. Good job. I don't know where we are though. Looks like everybody else's scores sucked. Tina did great. Good job. 6.2. I don't think it's gonna get us up there. No. I don't even think we've reached the top 50. Nope.
All right, Tina, Bobby, and Alejandro, you three.
Hey! First, second, third. With that shit score, you got third?
Oh my
Everyone,
God.
make sure you drop your ticket into
That's
the barrel on your way
embarrassing.
out.
First, second, and third. How do you like
That's so
that?
embarrassing.
You see, I'm telling you, this channel brings everybody luck. Nobody believes me. You see that? Good job. Tina, this is Alejandro. Alejandro, this is Tina. Good job, babe.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're sitting in traffic on the way to Pechanga for the second time. First time there was a delay for like 15-20 minutes. I don't know why. And I didn't see a wreck. It just was all red on Google Maps and we were going like 10 miles an hour. Now we're going 5 miles an hour. And it shows a wreck right with the 215 where I'm on right now and the 15 meet in Marietta. So we called ahead, put our name on the list, but they only give you an hour. So hopefully they didn't take my name off the list. Anyways, none of us got called for the second chance drawing. But that lady Tina that finished first in our session, she finished 48th for another $100 in extra credit. So congrats to her. I wish I had a helicopter. I really do. I can't stand traffic and bad drivers. You guys know that. You guys know what I want. I can't take it. All right, we're moving 10 miles an hour. Let's see. I'll show you the wreck. Hopefully it's still there once we get there. We're merging with the 15 right now. I'm bored. I'm hot. It's fucking 101 degrees outside. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just got a gas brake, stop and go, just because some morons don't know how to drive, and then you get these fucking motorcycles just whizzing past you, about to take your mirror off too. Shit. Does not look good. Look at that. Oh. Pray for me, please. Pray for Uncle Gambler. 5 miles from the exit. Let's see how long it takes us to get there. It's 1:42 right now. Yes, I'm bored as fuck. Paula. There's a bunch of billboards here for all the other casinos. It's so funny. Pechanga says it's 5 miles away on that billboard. Then Paula, which is about 15 minutes south by street of Pechanga, hundreds of new slots. They actually have the best seafood lobster buffet I've ever been to. Paula. It's only Tuesdays and Thursday nights only. And only from like 4 to 8 or 4 to 9. That's it. I think it's 4 to 9. And it's $50 per person. But I think if you sign up for a player's card your first time, you get either $5 off or $10 off. But it is the best. It is probably the best buffet. It's right up there with Bellagio for me. My favorites are Paula and Bellagio. And it's not like San Manuel, where San Manuel makes you get in line for lobster, and you could only get 2 tails and a whole lobster, and that's it. Then you have to get back into line if you want more. But if you're diamond turquoise like Tracy and me, sometimes you just throw the waitress an extra 5 spot, 10 spot, and she just brings you a bunch of lobsters. So that's what we do sometimes, but shh, don't tell nobody. But at Paula, they got like 5, 6 different stations, and you can take as many as you want whenever you want. And then they have the best dessert I've ever seen anywhere, Vegas included. Their dessert bar is probably twice as big as San Manuel's, and they even have that like Cold Stone. Out here, I think it's called Cold Stone, but other places it's called Marble Slab, I think, and it's where they get the ice cream and they mix in candy and everything on that frozen slab of marble, and they mix it in. They have it there too, and on top of that, they use Haagen-Dazs ice cream, which is like the best ice cream there is, and it's like they went all out on their dessert. I mean, it's unreal. I went a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago, while I was staying here during Christmas time at Pechanga. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we went down there, and I didn't take any video, but it's just unbelievable, the buffet there. So if you're around the area in Southern California, Temecula, whatever, around here, and you guys want to go to a real seafood buffet, Paula, by far. Everything else sucks. Definitely try that out. You'll like it. And they give you good quality lobster too, not the crap San Manuel. San Manuel gives you like the lowest quality, lowest grade lobster there is. But and then they charge an arm and a leg too. Not that I ever pay for it, but they give away a lot of buy one get one free coupons for a buffet, and then everybody saves them for Wednesday night buffet. That's why the line is a mile long. They save it for Wednesday nights, and I remember the lobster buffet usually was $35. Then they hiked it up to $38, then to $41. I don't know if it went up again or not. I don't know if it went up to $45 or not, but it's either $41 or $45. But if you got to buy one get one free, yeah, all these people, they take their wives, girlfriends, and stuff like that. 2 people for $45, So it's extra crowded, and you get like the crappiest quality lobster. It's not good quality at all. I never even eat the lobster when I get there. The last video that I showed you guys, Alejandro was eating that shit by the plateful. I don't even touch that stuff. I just have like the lobster tacos, which is like a separate station. All right, it's starting to open up. I don't see a wreck anywhere, even though I was promised one. Damn. Yeah, it's slowing down, but I don't know what happened. But anyways, time's at 1:46. All right, hopefully we get there by 2. Wish us luck today at the crazy Omaha game. If there's any hands of note, I'll try to get it on tape. I know I told people that I'm going to try to get more poker on here, but there's no recording allowed in any poker room in Southern California. So not only, you can't just like pull it out and record anytime you wish, because sometimes the dealer might say something, even if like a floor person walks by or doesn't walk by, the dealer might say something, or another player might complain like, hey, are you recording, or some shit like that. So it's not like a casino that says like you can't record slot play and people just hold up their hand over the camera or something, record it. It's not that difficult, but recording poker is very, very hard, and I try not to get other people's faces in it, but it's almost impossible. But I'll do what I can. I hope you guys like the footage that I put up. I hope you guys understand it too, because I told you Omaha high-low, half the pot goes towards the best hand and the other half goes towards the worst hand, which we call the low. In order for there to be a low, there has to be 5 cards, 8 and lower, right? But that don't pair. Okay, like if the board reads 8-8 5-5 king, right? There's no low possible because you can only use one of the 8s and one of the 5s. You have to use 2 cards out of your 5-card hand, 2 and only 2, and 3 from the board. So it's not possible that way. But if the board reads like 8, 5, 3, king, queen, then there's a low possible. There's 3 on the board and there's 2 in your hand. So in that case, there would be a low. But there's a lot of times where people are chasing the low, like the board will come 8, 5, king, for example. So there's already 2 low cards out there. Now, if you have ace, deuce, those are the next 2 lowest possible cards, right? Ace and a deuce. You have what's called the nut low draw. Nut means the best in poker. When you say nut, that means I have the best hand. So nut low draw, best low draw is ace deuce at that time. If it comes king 8, 5. So people will chase. Now if the turn is a queen, right, there's gonna be betting and stuff like that, and you're still gonna chase because you still have the best nut low draw. Now if the river comes another 8 and it pairs the board, then there's no low. Then it's only a high only hand, and whoever has the best high will scoop the whole pot. So I went through this once, maybe like I don't know, 9 months ago or a year ago. That's another recap for those that don't know how to play Omaha high-low. Now, like I said, ace deuce in that particular situation was the best nut low draw on a king 8, 5 board. Now, if an ace hits on the turn, right, the 4th card that hits the board, 4th community card, then the best low is what? 8, 5 ace, then 3, 2, right? So that's the best. So it changes depending on what low card hits. So you can have like ace deuce and somebody else will have like an ace 3 and their board will be king 8, 5, and then they're only drawing to basically a deuce only, right? So if a deuce hits, then they'll have the nut low with ace 3 because it'll be 8, 5 deuce and they have ace 3. Does it make sense? So a lot of times you'll have ace deuce and some asshole will have ace 3 and a deuce will hit and you're like, oh, fuck. And it basically craps your hand. Unless you have ace deuce 3, but it's going to get confusing if I go there. Anyways, the best hand usually to start with in Omaha high-low is double suited. You want to have at least 2 suits like hearts and spades, clubs and diamonds, right? You want at least 2 of them. You want to have ace, ace, deuce 3, 4, so you can have a pair of aces, 2 flush draws, and most of the low covered. But some people like ace, ace, deuce 3, king, or ace, ace, deuce, jack 10, you know, to cover the whole range that might come out on the flop. And the flop, of course, is the first 3 community cards. So, what else can I tell you about Omaha high-low? Well, when the pot gets scooped by one person, either he wins both the high and the low, the entire high and low, or he just, there is no low and he takes the entire high, it becomes a kill pot, all right? So sometimes when you see that red button out there that says kill, that's what that means. The person scooped the pot. Now we're playing for double the stakes. So instead of 6-12, now we're playing 12-24 Omaha. So that's why the other week when you saw that huge pot, which was like $600-700, that was a kill pot. And we're playing 12-24 at that point. So if there's a bet, it's $24. And then if it gets raised to 48. And if it gets re-raised, it goes to 72. And if it gets re-raised, that's 96. So you can imagine how crazy this game gets and how every turn of the card changes everything. You know, I mean, you could be scooping everything. You can have the high and the low on the turn, but the river card, the last community card, the 5th card, that might come and screw both your high and your low. So you might go from winning like $600-700 to absolutely zero and losing whatever you put in. So that's how crazy that game is. Like, it drives you insane. You know? That's the game over here. It's just strictly Omaha high-low. Now, the game I play at Commerce is even for sicker people, because we add 7-card stud high-low to the game. Every 8 hands, we change between those two games. So 7-card stud, high level, everybody knows how to play 7-card stud, right? You get 2 cards down, 1 card face up, and there's a round of betting. Then you get 3 more cards face up, and in between there's a round of betting, and then your 7th and last card comes face down. So you're gonna have 4 cards up, 3 cards down, and the best hand wins the high. And if you have 5 cards, 8 and lower, you can make a low and possibly win the low. So that game has an extra round of betting in it compared to Omaha. So there's 5 streets of betting as opposed to 4. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5 streets of betting, and Omaha has 4 streets of betting. So that game could get really expensive, and you could have so many draws. You could have like 4 hearts and 4 low cards with your first 6, and your 7th card could be like a jack that's black, you know. You missed your hearts, you missed your low, so you put all that money in and you're not getting anything, and it just frustrates the hell out of you, you know. So if you guys think this game is sick here, the one at Commerce is more than twice as bad, because 7-card stud is like the game poker players play in hell for all of eternity as punishment. It is the worst game. I hate it. I hate it with a passion, but it's part of that mixed game, so there's nothing you can do about it. I want to play, ideally I like to play 8-16 Omaha, but they don't have it anywhere, which is unusual. You would figure with all these poker rooms in LA, one place would offer an 8-16 Omaha, but no. It's either part of the mixed game at Commerce, or you have to come here at Pechanga and play a 6-12 version. So, a lot of traffic on the streets and everything. I don't know what's going on today. Anyways, we're like less than 5 minutes away. We're about 2 street lights away, excuse me, from Pechanga. So, anyway, that's how you play Omaha. And, wish us luck today. Hopefully we hit a jackpot. Jackpot here is 4 quad 10s or better beaten. So I've never hit it here. My friend Frank hit it here twice. That lucky fucker. So hopefully we can hit it today. We'll see what happens. Wish us luck. Who's the greatest Omaha player in this whole place?
We're looking at her.
What's her name?
What do you mean this place?
Anywhere, you're right.
Anywhere.
What's her name?
Emerita.
Emerita. She just won. How much did she just win with 1 pair of 9s?
1 pair of 9s, a $225 pot.
$200-something pot with a pair of 9s.
Pair of 9s with 2 or 3 overcards.
And a
on the board. And a flush. Flush.
Emerita, that's why you're the best.
Overcards.
That's why you're the greatest. Are you in this hand lens?
No. Look at that.
That is huge.
That's what she said.
And this card changes to nothing.
7 tens. Not low there. Chop. Yeah, 400, 500 pot. Nice. We're done with Omaha. In for 200, out for 715. So 515 profit. We're gonna go downstairs and play some slots. Actually, I left the game really early because our game got short. We were only playing 6-handed. Floorman came over and removed the must move from our game and totally messed everything up. So our game kind of died. So I was doing well. I was like, I'm not gonna stick around and wait for the main game. So we're gonna go downstairs, see if we can hit a hand pay or 2. Yeah, it's real busy today. There's an Asian concert going on here, and the place is absolutely packed. Take a look. Yeah, that busy. See if you can find a machine. Alright, we're gonna do a $100 life play on Ultimate Finally. Like I said, it's super packed in here. Every machine is taken. As you can see, we're gonna do dime. And we're gonna do $4 a spin. Hey, first spin. Trying to get that glare out. Hey, Richard. And I'm lucky. It is $100. We got blocked. That pregame is blocked. Great. $60? Yeah, I'll take it. One more. Ah. $24. Alright. Not bad for a first spin load. 264. Cashing out. Alright, $100 in, 26 left, 10 cent denom, $4 bet. We moved over to the other side. See what we get here. Alright, nothing up top. Come on. Drop that major, look at that. 3,900. Major. One more to get 50, I think. Come on. Hey, come on, one more. Nah, it's not gonna give it to us. Yeah, classic keys. We get even? We need $74. I think we're close to 74. Look at this, it's like a circus over here today. Look how busy it is for this Asian concert. Can't find the machine open. They're all dressed nice. Look at this. Woo! We're leaving early today. Plus 515 at Omaha. Plus 277, I think. Or 276. Just at Ultimate Fireling. It was just too busy. You guys saw how busy it was. It was ridiculous. So you couldn't get on the machine. People kept bumping into you, and it was really, really hot in there. So leaving early, going home, winter, and that's it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys probably Wednesday or Thursday. There's a new format for the tournaments. So this week I have to go and ask management. It's either Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It's like a 3-day thing that every day the top 20 or something moves on to the next round. So another stupid thing that whatever idiot they hired from Las Vegas to run the tournaments. This is his latest stupidity. So that's what they're doing. As soon as I find out about it, I'll let you guys know. So I'll see you guys either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. See you guys next time.